In Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Carolina Panthers. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Ready? 60 outlaw. 56. Let's go, D. Let's go. Slam. Pilot, 64. Weak. Ready?
The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Watch out. Check 15. Check 15.
From the 22, Greer. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Panther first down.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Gun.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. On the catch, it's Jarius Wright. And he goes out right around the 39. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Cam fakes the give and keeps it. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. 11 yards and a Panther first down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Now Newton, forced out to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Nick Bosa, he's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down, Panthers.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Off play action, Newton. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Nick Bosa picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now the man from nearby Stanford, Christian McCaffrey. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Nick Bosa able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Here's Newton. And he's going to go down again. DeForest Buckner with a sack, the former number 7 overall pick. And, partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. All right, there's no doubt about it. People are wondering what that decision was. But
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
Luke Kuechly combines speed, intelligence, toughness, puts it all together. It makes plays like one we just saw there. He may not be a big-time blitzer, but, boy, he knows how to pursue straight ahead and make plays in the run game.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd.
And the key number on that play, 3. 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a 1st down.
1st down saves them from a 3 and out. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play action, Garoppolo. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Bruce Irvin able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Now Garoppolo. And the pressure gets to him again. Brian Burns, he's the one that drops him this go-around. And that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180!
We're scoreless after 1. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And Sanders has got it complete. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly they're still short for 4th. And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit them, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Bravo! Rush in, rush in, rush in. Watch out, watch out. I got you.
Garoppolo on the draw to Coleman. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
65.
2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
21. Watch twins. Hey, high 7.
2nd down and goal. Garoppolo to the goal line, but it's incomplete. James Bradbury, he was right there to break it up.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get them. And it's complete in the end zone. Touchdown, 49ers. Mark Marquise Goodwin there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
Here's Bonifant. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally taken down at the 44-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get him. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for him. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
Steps away to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel, 44 yards. As they are now on the board here in the first half.
I think if you polled defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out, make it illegal, because that is so hard to recognize and so hard to adjust, because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field, and that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control, and how about the end result? A touchdown.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing, because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check nickel. Check three.
On play action. Now Garoppolo. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Brian Burns picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away, because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down.
Here we go.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Six. You got nothing. Hey, gun. 54, right there. 54, Mike. Check.
Here we go on 4th down with Garoppolo. Goodwin able to haul it in. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
I got you. 11.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Coleman now. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Here we go.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Again, the offense will stay out there. They've converted once on this drive. What can they do here on 4th down? Throwing now is Garoppolo. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
It's probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Come on, D. Check, 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 check.
On 2nd and 9, Garoppolo. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete.
You better be afraid of me. Come on, fellas. Here we go. Hey, come on, come on, come on.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And they're going to stop him short of the 1st down as he's tackled at about the 21. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Garoppolo now, 1st down throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Eric Reed. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
13.
From midfield, here's Garoppolo. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Brings up a third down and 10 yards to go.
So now 3rd and 10, a big... EA Sports coverage of the National Football League comes to you from Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, Michigan. Both teams emerging from the Ford Field tunnels just a short time ago. And, of course, the loudest cheers were reserved for the hometown Lions. They're set to go as they will match up with the Carolina Panthers. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Set, ready, 30 base. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up,
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Getting this to Bonifant out of the backfield. Call it no gain on the gain's first play. And it's second down now. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. On play action. Greer to throw it. this here as he's taken down. Devon Kennard. What persistence, and that persistence pays off. Tracks him down for a 19-yard loss. A miserable start here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and very long. A shotgun snap for Newton. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. They get 13, but it's not nearly enough, and it'll be 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this punt goes out of bounds, and it'll be marked inside the 40.
At their own 36-yard line.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Watch the curve, watch the curve. Slam, slam, slam. He's cracked. 21. He's checking crack. Check.
That'll be taken in there by Kenny Golladay. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
80 weapons.
Loss of a yard. Brings up 3rd down.
Hey, give me radar. Hey, Charlie. Mike, check. 59. I can't believe it.
3rd and 2. Stafford. James has it. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. 11 yards there and a Lion 1st down. The 1st down carry here for Johnson. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Stafford going to give this one off to Johnson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a 1st down. That's his longest run of the 1st quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complementary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
Here's the first carry for Bo Scarborough. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
No gain on the play. 2nd.
Now Scarborough. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
And middle. Mike 59. Mike. Hey. Watch the run. 59.
3rd and long. It's Stafford. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Bruce Irvin with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. Stafford will stay out there. He'll lead his guys up to go for it on 4th down. Here's Stafford. Completing it here to Marvin Jones. And unable to break away, they stop him a few yards shy. No score after 1 on EA Sports. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. He was brought down by Devon Kennard. On 2nd down, McCaffrey.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
Ready? 180. We'll go 25 to Mike. Let's go, go.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 14 yards, good for a Panther first down.
We'll go 25 to Mike. Tackle.
First down, Carolina.
Show it up. Show it up.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 41.
Check. Crouch. 8. Whip. Watch the whip. Put it to Jack.
Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. And very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Strong right. 8. We got 4. Mike, boom. 35. On the arm. Express. 35 to Mike. 20. Here we go. Explain. 23.
Just beating the play clock is Newton. Airing it out for Olsen. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rashaan Melvin. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. After the interception, here's Stafford. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And they'll get him down up past the 15. It's a gain of 10 for the Lions and a first down. So that last play gives them a little more space now. Here's first and 10 at the 16-yard line.
132 fighter. Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Deuce. 21. Mike 5'9".
61. Matchbox lights.
Check.
Stay 50.
Just beating the play clock. Stafford. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll take you to Orlando and Jonathan Coachman. Coach will have highlights and analysis of this first half, one that's featured no touchdowns as of yet on either side.
So his job's a little bit easier for this halftime.
Need to give the coach some highlights here.
Yes, we do.
Double right. Hey, zoom. Hey, easy.
Check. 59.
From the gun on third down, Stafford. It's caught. Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll get 34 yards there.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great. Let's go for the end zone. If not, settle for a field goal. Looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9.
Check 59.
Here's Stafford. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
And now on third down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first. Again, it's Stafford. And Amendola with a catch. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one. Stafford going to come up first and 10, and he's 5 for 6 now throwing the ball on this drive. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And his guys